So, good morning. It's like 5 a.m. here, but I just needed to vent, I guess. Yesterday I was pretty tired, because me and my 31-year-old daughter hadn't spoken in months. He said and did some things that were very hurtful to me. So, we hadn't talked in forever. And so, like yesterday, we finally spoke through email, not verbally, but small steps. And I'm sorry, my psoriasis is driving me crazy this morning too. It just nerves, I guess. But we hadn't spoken in quite some time. So yesterday, what was just a simple email at first turned into emails all day long till about 8 p.m. But we covered a lot of ground. Things still aren't perfect, but it was just emotionally exhausting for me, along with trying to work yesterday. And it got to a point where I just had to step away from my computer and everything because I needed to finish just dealing with that. And I guess healing my own emotional scars from the last few months of just what me and her were going through. Um, she's somewhere in there. She's still a really good girl. But the bipolar just, and it's not the bipolar, it's just that her not wanting to get on and stay on her meds and in therapy. And then it's that in here in the US we have a really shitty healthcare system. And she moved from state to state. Now she's having a hard time getting her Medicaid there where she is now. Um, it's been a bumpy ride. It had been since August since we spoke. Um, yeah, and so yesterday was just tough, and I just really needed some time off yesterday, because my brain literally got to a point where I couldn't even coherently like read things and make them make sense because my mind was just so busy and all my neurotransmitters were going crazy from just all of that. But I guess that's one Christmas miracle to be happy for is the fact that she and I are speaking. But I know some of you don't believe in God and things like that. I am. I'm Christian. And strange enough, I'm Christian, but I do practice some Wicca and a little bit of hoodoo as well because my grandmother was part Native American. Like, you could see it if she were alive. You could have looked at her, known it, not lying about it. She really was. And well, needless to say, African American. So I combine all of my spirituality and I practice them daily, you know. So, but I guess I pray for my daughter every day and every night. Her and my son, who's in Job Corps, I pray for them. And I just pray for their mental and emotional healing and for them to be the best and happiest them they can be. For those who don't know, I have a mom of 5 and a grandmother of 2. So yeah, but my mother suffered from bipolar and other PTSD traumas back then when they didn't know what to call it, off of things that had happened to her at the hands of my biological father, because I call my stepdad my dad. Um, and so it's like a generational thing that we're healing over time. But I just want to say, I guess, that I'm happy that we're speaking. And I want to wish all of you happy holidays. And to those of you suffering through mental illness or have a family member with mental illness, um, man, it's tough. And I get it. And we just got to stay strong, whether it's us ourselves with a mental issue or our family member. We just got to stay strong and we got to find love. And sometimes it's okay to love from afar. When I wasn't speaking to my daughter, it didn't mean I didn't love her, and I explained that to her yesterday. It just meant it was toxic to me and her, and our words weren't doing anything but hurting each other. And we needed to step away before we said and did things that you couldn't come back from. So, y'all be blessed and have a happy holidays. Bye.